As early as 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, demonstrators were converging at the Efwa Sutherland Children's Park, which was the approved venue for the planned demonstration. The peaceful demonstration, convened by the concerned citizens of Ghana, was intended to drum home what they described as a growing economic hardship in the country.
Homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of pride. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty.
The police made their intentions clear when, after the national anthem, they closed the gates of the park in a move to prevent the demonstrators from hitting the street. However, the demonstrators, in their fierce resistance, forced their way out of the park and moved onto the street. After about 10 minutes into the walk, the police cordoned off the section of the road just in front of the National Theatre and stopped the demonstrators.
Cost of living, economic hardship, increase in utility tariffs are the reasons given by the marchers who are marching to the Flagstaff House, by what they've termed Occupy Flagstaff House. But the peace march is turning a little bit violent with the intervention of the Ghana Police Service not allowing the marchers to use the avenues or the clear-cut routes they have defined. So what you see behind me is the police blocking the peace march. They are not allowing the march to proceed. And then you can see also behind me, these are armored vehicles brought in by Ghana Police Service in a bid to block the peace march or peace demonstration. So we'll just get closer to the situation and then give you a clearer picture as to what we're seeing here. So what we see here are more police reinforcement. I'll say police reinforcement coming in to quell or foul the peace march. So these are reinforcement from the police, and then these are peace marchers who are also seated on the street, not allowing or just trying to protest the activity or the action of the police service.
We were told we can't march to the Flagstaff House. Representatives were supposed to go. We have agreed, but we are hungry. We got here at 5:30. Yakotokoko at 37. Ghana police doesn't want us to go. Yes. To go and buy my food. I don't have electricity. I don't have fuel. Economy is bad. Yes, I'm going to buy my cocoa. I can afford it now.
Thank you so much. Let me speak to this lady. How do you feel now? The police are trying to block your peace march.
I don't feel anything. I just want to be able to move where I want to move.
Do you see this as against your right of movement?
It is.
So what do you intend to do about it? You are seated here anyway.
Well, I intend to go where I want to go, so I'll be here until they allow me to go where I want to go.
That is it. That was the convener of the peace protest. We still want to see if you can get some more reactions from the demonstrators. How do you feel now? Is it an inhibition of your right to protest?
It is a right to protest. Everybody protested. I mean, all those in government, many of them were student leaders and stuff who protested in their time. Had they been stopped, like we have been stopped today, would they be where they are? And it's not like anybody. These are professionals, doctors, lawyers, bankers, you know, who are just going to say that. I mean, nothing would have happened if you had just followed us quietly. We go there, present a petition, and come back. But what is anybody afraid of? Is it because this symbolizes that things are not so well, that a group of people, middle-class people, cannot protest? I think they are making a fuss about that.
Are you going back home?
Home? This is my home. Ghana is my home. I'm in Ghana. I can protest anywhere in Ghana I want.
Are you returning back to your various houses?
Oh, sometime or the other, yes, we will. I mean, we have to.
Per the action of the police now?
Well, you know, it's our legal right to protest or hold a demonstration. I am sure they are overreacting.
From all indications, the police had quashed the demonstration by calling for reinforcement.
What is the situation?
Well, the deal was that they are supposed to converge at Efwa Sutherland Park, and that has been what we've had since morning. So all of a sudden they decided to step out and march to wherever, and we were doing everything possible to make sure that...
Isn't it a show of too much force? Show of too much, yes.
No. That is our responsibility. When you notify us, we sit, we engage you in a discussion.
Because it's a peaceful demonstration. They are not causing any commotion.
Whether it's going to remain peaceful. We don't take chances at all. Every peaceful demonstration has a potential of turning to violence. So we don't take chances at all.
You are not allowing them too much?
No, we won't allow them too much.
We see it as an inhibition of our constitutional right to protest. We are very much disappointed at the attitude of the police right now as we speak. We were making a very peaceful march towards the Flagstaff house, the perimeters of the Flagstaff house, but the police decided to block us.
The demonstrators at this point attempted using different routes but met police resistance. From here, the demonstrators dispersed on the assumption that the demonstration was over. But it was not so, as the demonstrators outwitted the tight police presence and reconverged around the French embassy in an attempt to move to the Flagstaff house, but were blocked again by the police. So after much persuasion and intervention from the Ghana Police Service, the conveners and the demonstrators seems to have had their way. Nobody knows how they managed to get to the Flagstaff house here, because we were told from the convener or even the police public relations officer that they were not going to be allowed to demonstrate or even march through the streets to the Flagstaff house. So the demonstration was quelled or was stopped. But as to how they managed to get to the Flagstaff house, nobody knows. But from what we're gathering here, the presidency has accepted to receive the petition from the demonstrators. So that is in your short. They are going through the media accreditation and to sort out the media personnel to be allowed into the Flagstaff house. So I'm told the petition will be received by the Deputy Chief of Staff, Madam Valerie Sawyer. Just as the media were going through accreditation and security briefing before entering the Flagstaff house, Dr. Manimpuama, Minister of Communication, was given a backlash by some demonstrators for saying that the demonstrators were enjoying the Republic Day by the demonstration.
Even the president lies to us. How can there be truth?
But when you get up and you tell the press, or you stand on air and say we are celebrating, did it look like we were having fun to you? No. Just because we choose to do this, you know what? We can also get appointed. But we shouldn't disrespect the people we govern over. We elevate you up there, and then you choose to
And see, they are put in there as servants. They are not put in there as lords over us.
After getting the clearance from the presidency, the media and 6 representatives from the conveners started a walk into the Flagstaff house, where they were met by the Deputy Chief of Staff, Dr. Valerie Sawyer, who received the petition on behalf of the president.
We take your criticisms in good faith, and we want to assure you that we are working, and we are working hard. We'll work even harder, but we are working to ensure that these issues are all resolved. It will be clear to you, even if you go around to the petrol stations, that the queues are getting shorter. Isn't it? Have you not noticed that the queues are getting shorter? So we just want to entreat you to remain very calm. In fact, not just to remain calm, but to also support government, whatever you can do. I see this handing over of this petition and your grouping this morning, I see it as some kind of support of government, because you are trying to tell government that, listen, we are not happy and we want things to go a certain way. And we are assuring you that we are working, and we are working very, very hard, and we will ensure that things go the right way.
According to the demonstrators, they expect the president to, as a matter of urgency, put into action the 20-pointer petition to reverse the current economic hardship in the country. Metro News will keep viewers updated on the situation.